Hi everyone. I'm here with you on day 3 of distance learning, and we're just about ready for our story. Before we get started, I thought I'd let you know where I am today. I'm here with you in a place that our students probably have never been. This is actually part of our gym. This is Mr. Miller's office. I'm sure you all know Mr. Miller, one of our PE teachers. Here's a look at what his office looks like. There's lots of cool stuff in here. He's got bins with balls, he's got scooters, he's got all kinds of cones and fun stuff in here. This helps him get ready. You guys use a lot of these during your PE classes. So lots of fun stuff in here. And this is where I'm going to be reading your book from today. So I thought I'd get started. I have a very special book for you today. And this book is called Otis by Lauren Long. Let's go ahead and get started. There was once a friendly little tractor. His name was Otis, and every day Otis and his farmer worked together taking care of the farm they called home. Otis liked to work. Here's a picture of Otis and his friend the farmer. They're doing some work right there in that picture. But after working hard all day, Otis was ready to unwind and play. He would ride the rolling hills and skirt Mud Pond down by the corn. He would leapfrog bales of hay and explode through the haystacks. Here are a couple pictures of him playing, riding on the hills. There's a couple more pictures of him riding on the bales of hay, exploding through the haystacks. On occasion, he would chase a rabbit or play Ring Around the Rosie with the ducks to the sound of his steady put-puff, puttity-chuff. And sometimes at the end of the day, he would just sit under the apple tree and watch the farm below. And here's a picture, Ring Around the Rosie with the ducks, and him sitting right below the apple tree. Every night, tired but happy, Otis would putt-puff into the stall in the barn that was all his. So here's a look at his barn, and here's the stall. There he is, riding right into the barn, and he has a stall that's all his where he hangs out all by himself. One night when Otis was fast asleep, the farmer brought a beautiful baby calf into the barn. The calf bawled and bawled for her mother. Do you guys know what bawling means? Bawling is like crying, so the calf was very sad. She was bawling for her mom. She missed her mom. The calf bawled and bawled for her mother, but when the sleepy sound of a soft put-puff, puttity-chuff came from the next stall, the scared little calf stopped bawling and drifted off to sleep. There's a picture. You can see that the barn door is open. You can see across. That's probably where the farmer sleeps. That's probably his house. And over here in this picture, you can see there's the tractor and there's the calf. Sound asleep. From that day on, the calf started following the little tractor wherever he went. Put-puff, puttity-chuff. She followed him over the rolling hills and down by Mud Pond. She was right behind him, leapfrogging bales of hay. Here's a picture of them playing together. There you go. And the calf made their games of Ring Around the Rosie all the better. So instead of the tractor just going around in circles, now they were doing Ring Around the Rosie, not just with the ducks, but they were doing circles around the calf. Look at that. Sometimes at the end of the day, the two of them would just sit together under the apple tree and watch the farm below. Otis loved his little calf, and the little calf loved Otis. Here's a picture of the two of them, sitting together, all by themselves under the apple tree. Then one day, the farmer surprised everyone with a brand new yellow tractor. "Time to move out, Otis," the farmer said. Uh-oh. He took Otis out of the little stall in the barn that was all his and parked him behind the barn. Then he backed the big yellow tractor into the stall next to the little calf. There's the big yellow tractor right over there. There's the ducks. I wonder what they're thinking about all this. There's the tractor. The farmer says, "You're out of here. The yellow tractor's moving in." And here's the calf. Oh, I'm sorry, the calf's not in the picture, just the ducks. I wonder what the calf is thinking right now. What do you guys think? Gonna find out. But the little calf didn't like the big yellow tractor. He had a deep rumbling snore that shook the stall when he slept. There was no one to purr the little calf gently to sleep, no one to spend her days with. And Otis? Otis could not even see his farm, as the weeds began to cover all of his tires. His friend often sat with him, but she could not get him to play like the old days. So here's a look. There's Otis out behind the barn. Here's the barn. This is the spot for Otis now. The old tractor just sitting there covered in weeds. His friend, the calf, is still sitting there hanging out with him. That's a good friend. Kind of sad though, because Otis won't play anymore. Otis just sits there with him and they just sit there nice and quietly, and that's about all. He can't get his friend to play anymore. It was early summer when the farmer discovered a poster. Who has the prettiest calf in the land? Judges will decide at the county fair and award a fancy blue ribbon to the winner. The farmer knew the answer. He would show the little calf. But on the morning of the fair, the little calf was nowhere to be found. She had wandered down to Mud Pond by the cornfield to cool off. When she waded into the muddy water, do you guys know what waded means? Waded means kind of walked out there. Kind of half walked, half swam out into the water. When she waded into the muddy water, her feet sank. With every step, she sank deeper and deeper and deeper. The little calf was stuck in Mud Pond. Here's a picture of the calf going out to Mud Pond there. Uh-oh, wonder what's gonna happen. Maybe you guys can make some predictions. Anybody have an inference or a prediction about what's gonna happen? See if you can make one up in your head. "Get the hands!" the farmer shouted when he saw her. All the farm hands came running with their ropes, but the more they tugged, the more stuck the calf got. "Get the big yellow tractor!" the farmer shouted. He can save her, but the big tractor just scared the little calf, and she sank in deeper and deeper. Nearby, farmers began to gather. So in this picture, you see all the farmers, all the nearby farmers trying to pull the calf out, but it doesn't seem to be working. And then they say, you know what? Let's get the big yellow tractor. She's the strongest calf. She's the strongest tractor around. So they get the big yellow tractor and they use the big yellow tractor to pull. But the sound of the big yellow tractor just scares the calf in deeper. Then call Fire Chief Douglas and the fire truck, the farmer shouted. They can save our little calf. But the sight of the big red fire truck startled the little calf in even deeper. The farmer was fit to be tied. If the farmhands and the big tractor and even Fire Chief Douglas and his fire truck couldn't save the little calf, who could? And here's a picture of them all trying to save her. And if you look right here, there's the fire truck. There's a big yellow tractor over here. Here's the fire truck, and there's a ladder that extends out all the way over the calf, and there's even a fireman on the end of the calf reaching down into the water to try and save the calf. But nothing they did helped, because all their big trucks just scared the calf even more, and the calf just went in further and further. Suddenly, the little calf's ears perked up. You know what perked means? Perks is when the ears just go whoop. If any of you guys have a dog or a cat, sometimes when they get excited, you see their ears, maybe they're down like this, and then when they get excited, whoop, you see their ears just go up in the ear. That's when they get perked up. Suddenly, the little calf's ears perked up. Over the hum of the growing crowd, there came a faint sound in the distance. A soft, rhythmic purr, put, puff, puttity chuff. The crowd turned and looked. The sound became louder. Put, puff, puttity chuff. And all at once, Otis put-puffed from around the barn. He turned and headed straight toward Mud Pond. And here's a picture. Here comes Otis. There he is, coming towards the little calf. And look, the calf's ears are perking up. The calf's head is straightening up. Before he's even coming, he's getting out of the mud a little bit. Otis puffed down the rolling hill and pulled right up next to the muddy water's edge. The calf heard her friend's puttering purr and bawled. The bawl was something like a hello. Then, to the sound of his gentle chuff and the amazement of all the people in the crowd, Otis slowly began to circle the pond. So here he is. And this time, no more sad Otis like when he was behind the barn. He's got a big smile on his face. Here's his friend, the calf, and here's Otis's big smile. I'm here to help you, he says. He circled, and the little calf turned and turned, never taking her eyes off her friend. So it starts over here, and then over here, and then over here. What happened? The calf got out, because as they circled around the pond, eventually the calf got out of Mud Pond, thanks to her friend, the little tractor. Not the big yellow one, but the little tractor. So sometimes the biggest one isn't always the strongest and isn't always the best. With each ring Otis made around Mud Pond, the muddy grip loosened until the calf was able to stumble out of the pond on her own. The two friends had found each other again. And here they are, probably very excited to be together again. And take a look in the background. Look at all the people from the town cheering on. They're probably so excited that they got the calf out of Mud Pond. And I don't think they're excited because of that award that they're trying to get the calf. I think they're more excited because the two friends found each other. Otis led the calf right down the dusty road to the village, and everyone threw flowers as they went, following them into town. It looked like a happy parade. No one needed a fancy blue ribbon to tell them that the calf was a special calf, and that Otis was a special tractor, and the two of them were special friends. Take a look at that parade. The calf's in the lead, then the little tractor, then the farmer, then the fireman, then another farmer. Look at the ducks. They're all on top of everything. They're all there together in that parade. From that day on, the farmer discovered that with Otis's puttering purr beside the chicken coop, his chickens laid more eggs. At milking time, with Otis's gentle chuff nearby, his cows produced more milk. On occasion, Otis even got to join the farmer and the big yellow tractor out in the fields. But often at the end of the day, Otis would just sit with his friend under the apple tree and watch the farm below. The end. So this story tells us a little bit about friendship. And sometimes special friends are the best things that we could ever have. They're more important than most other things. So if you ever find yourself a special friend, that's something you definitely want to keep around. All right, I hope you guys are having a fun day today, and I'll see you back tomorrow with another story. All right, everybody, have a great day.